Behind me is Dune 40.
It's said to be one of the highest sand dunes in the world.
First time we're going to take Landji fully off-road.
Look at us loving the desert, away from the ocean.
Sailing around the world for us isn't just about hopping from one port to another. It's about chasing experiences and visiting places on Earth that are intriguing and some lie beyond the shoreline. Right now, we're thousands of miles from the ocean, surrounded not by waves, but endless dunes of sand. And somehow, we're still happy. We took a massive leap of faith on this trip, setting off on the adventure of a lifetime across southern Africa, and now here we are, deep in the Namibian desert, bouncing along in Landji, our defender. The landscape is dry, rugged and unforgiving, yet it's alive in ways we never expected. This striking contrast, the beauty in the barren land, is exactly what we came for. Africa is unlike anywhere else on Earth, and sure, our car has tested our patience more than once, but that's how memories are made and what makes the journey unforgettable.
Well, we're back on the road again. We're on our way back to Sossusvlei to go and see these huge sand dunes. Super excited to see it. It's meant to be really pretty. This is one of the main tourist attractions of Namibia. It's said to be one of the highest sand dunes in the world, and you can climb it. So we'll see how we go, but it's meant to be really beautiful. It was so good having yesterday at the accommodation. We had the longest hot showers we've ever had, I think, washing the desert out of our hair and the smoky fire smell and all that. So it was really cool to just relax and pamper ourselves a little bit. Yosh discovered moisturiser. I think it's like the first time he's ever used it, but
So good.
our skin is starting to crack from the wind and the dryness. So we're just able to relax a little bit, and it was awesome. Feeling rejuvenated and ready to keep going. We had dinner last night at the lodge as well, and it was awesome, but one thing that did dampen our night was we found out there was a hunter at the lodge. He's found a leopard. Leopards are really rare, and so he spent the last 2 weeks out on the road trying to kill it. And that kind of pissed us off a little bit. We just can't believe that someone thinks that their trophy is more important than the living animal, and just disgusted us. Just can't believe that a lodge where people are going to look at the animals is also catering to someone that's there to kill them. His car, like his full hunting car, it's like a Land Cruiser with a tray on the back, and the tray is like a big cage. So he's not even out on foot trying to kill it. He's literally just sitting in his protected little cage on the back of his car with his gun on the roof. Like, what a wank. Just, it's disgusting.
Like, I'm not against hunting in any way. Like, hunting to eat, for sure, I'm all for it. But hunting endangered species just for the kill, like, it's pathetic. I reckon that's just disgusting.
Trophy.
Just for your trophy. You know, at least old mate could be levelling up the playing fields. Like, at least dangle some raw meat on you, use a bow and arrow and start walking around at night time, mate. Now, sitting in the back of your car with your high-powered rifle, it's, oh, mate, it's a bit, it's a bit pathetic, really. Leave it alone.
Yeah, exactly.
Should be stoked you saw a leopard.
Yeah. What would you do if you knew this person was around? Would you have a few words? What would you do?
Learn to hold her back.
Oh, mate, I was in bloody...
Learn to hold her back.
Oh, I was so pissed off. I'm still pissed off. Every now and then you see a couple of these hunters being attacked by the animals they're trying to hunt, so... Next stop is the sand dunes of Sossusvlei.
What's Sossusvlei mean?
After hundreds of kilometres of bone-rattling, corrugated dirt roads, finally rolling into the national park and greeted with smooth tarmac felt like pure luxury. There's only so much shaking and bouncing you can handle before every bolt in your body starts to feel it. The sealed road carried us across a vast plain flanked by towering red sand dunes that stretch endlessly off into the horizon. Sossusvlei is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and home to the haunting dead Vlei, where ancient trees have stood for over 900 years. From here, the sand dunes continue to roll west for hundreds of kilometres all the way to the Atlantic Ocean, forming the only true coastal desert on Earth. It's a place where the ocean meets the sand, and a coast we'll be sailing up very soon.
Here we go.
Behind me is Dune 40. I believe this is one of the largest sand dunes in the world. Dune 40, Dune 45, the next one down the road, but that thing is pretty big. I think we might try to climb the next one. There's no footprints up this one, so you don't want to be the only one that puts footprints on it. I don't know if we're not allowed to climb it, or if it's just too windy and people aren't climbing, but Dune 40.
June 45 now. This is the big boy. Let's go. Is anyone on it? Oh yeah, there's people at the top, eh? Are there people up there?
So June 45. This one definitely looks a bit bigger than the other one. You can see the wind is just honking though. It's a good 20 knots, so we're just getting sandblasted from the waist down. So I don't think we're going to climb to the top of this one. Pretty impressive. It's a big old pile of red dirt. So the last bit of the track into Sossusvlei, we've been on the bitumen the whole time, but the last 2 or 3, 4 kilometres or something is sandy driving and full driving. This is the first time we're going to take Landji fully off-road, I guess. This is our first bit of sand driving. We expect to do a bit of sand driving moving forward. I haven't driven in sand for 10 years, but got to rip the Band-Aid off, I suppose, and see how we go. There is the option to park your car up and they'll shuttle you in, but like, mate, we've got Landji, the iconic Land Rover, for a reason. When I was chatting to the dude, I was like, so what's the track like? He's like, sandy. He said, yeah. I said, hey, I'll just let my tyres down a bit. He said, oh, what are they at now? I said, 2 for the dirt road. And he's like, yeah, just go to 1.8. So generally you'd like go down 40% normally of what your tyres are. So I've dropped it down to 1.5 anyway, because I don't be that first person to get stuck. But if we do get stuck, at least it's a very busy touristy area. We should be able to get snatched out. That won't happen, mate.
Now, all you Hilux and Land Cruiser people that are so negative of our Defender, this is where we show you that Landji may have her problems, but driving off-road and in the sand is not one of them.
How you feeling there? You don't get to do this very often these days, eh?
No, you don't, no. This is cool.
Yeah.
Let's get a bit of dune sand practice in, eh?
Yeah.
The sand's actually pretty hard considering it's the middle of the afternoon. It's not super boggy. I'm in third. Like, I was thinking just stick it in second to keep the RPM high, but we're just purring along in third.
Well, this is a big little bar. Okay, here we are.
Sossusvlei.
Arriving at the salt pan of Sossusvlei, the atmosphere felt kind of otherworldly. It is quiet, still, and yet hauntingly, desertly beautiful. We found shade under a tree for lunch, surrounded by red earth and sand dunes in every direction. Nothing but desert and silence. It's the silence that we have really noticed in the desert. There's no hum of engines, no chatter, and no distraction. Just the odd whistle of wind and the weight of complete stillness. It's not often we experience complete silence, and when we do, it makes us listen in a whole new way.
That's us. We made it.
It's us. We pull up in a shady spot and put some air back in the tyres.
Yeah, that was awesome to get to do some full driving.
It's been a fun one, day.
It was a bit of fun. Namibia! Alright, well we're leaving Sossusvlei and the next town we're heading to is Solitaire. We found another farm stay. It's called Welter Fried Guest Farm. This one actually looks like it's got a lot more amenities than other places we've stayed at, so it'll be interesting to see what's actually there. I think they have a lodge as well as campsites as well, so we'll be able to use some of the facilities of the lodge even though we're camping. I think they've got a restaurant there and a whole bunch of other things. We are going to get there quite late in the afternoon though, so it's going to be unpacked and cook some dinner, and yeah, I don't know how much time we're going to have a look around, but anyway, it's got 2 kilometres of full driving to get to as well at the end of the unsealed road, so yeah, we'll see how that goes, and hopefully we can make it into camp tonight.
Of course we can.
Hey? Sun! Let there be light! Sossusvlei was incredible. The sand dunes are just something else. It was so cool just to be driving for like 60 kilometers, and it's just huge sand dunes on both sides. It was really, I've never experienced anything like that, so it was really cool. And look at us loving the desert, away from the ocean and everything. I mean, we're way out of our normal comfort zone here. I know. We're inland and away from the ocean, and we're still smiling, so. Oh, it's awesome.
Hey, Barren! Yeah, they're obnoxious. Yeah, there's a carcass there. Fresh carcass. Wonder what killed that. Big chicken!
Big chicken?
That is creepy, though.
Yeah.
Look at him springing.
Look at him spring!
Go, Springbok.
Oh, you guys are so cute.
Give me back my shoe!
Jacko!
Yeah, Jacko!
Need a hand?
No thanks.
No? Okay. Yeah.
Let's pull the sauce.
You like the new campsite?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, eh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
This chair is called Rainbow Unicorn Rescue. Butterfly
And star chair, yeah. Called unicorn, rainbow, butterfly, mushroom, star, cloud, flower chair. Is that right?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Pretty cool name, mate.
Yeah.
But I just call it a little one.
You just call it Tallulah.
Yeah.
Pretty good? Awesome, Lula.
Thanks. But who's gonna pull out that chair?
You think I should? Okay, I'll do it.
Here's the campsite. It is called the Weltiverde Guest Farm. We're on the edge of the Namib National Park. So that's why we just drove through. We saw those vultures, all those springbok. Pretty cool. And that jackal that ran across the road. Didn't have my shoe, little bastard. It seems that every little lodge, all these campsites and everywhere like where they have actual campsites, it's quite the effort. It's not just a patch of dirt. Like, we've got a toilet and shower over there. This pretty cool looking domain, a little fire pit. Pretty cool little setup. A little fire to cook on, because we like to braai, because we are South African. Sorry for destroying your accent, but I'm loving having little braai barbecues. I definitely could be South African, eh? Love sailing, love surfing, got a bloody full drive, and I braai. Maybe I am South African. Pretty good though, eh, Mum?
Yeah, it's awesome. We're both cooking tonight. What are you cooking?
So I'm cooking on the fire, because like I said, I'm South African, but we're going to put some corn on the fire, and we found some chicken, some marinated chicken. Tallulah and I will eat some marinated chicken on the fire. What are you eating, Mum?
I got a bit burnt out at the last fire cook, so I'm
getting better at cooking on the fire, all right?
I'm going to cook some veggie snags on a frying pan, and also fry up some veggies as well. So
I'm getting better.
I've only got 2 vegetarian sausages left, and I don't want to waste it.
doesn't want me to
Hey, can somebody help me up?
You got something to say?
Yeah.
To say.
I just left the tent on the top. And play games, toys, and everything I do.
Yeah.
You like the tent on the roof?
Yeah.
And games and the toys
And
and
playing
everything.
chasey.
And playing chasey, playing tag. Woo!
talk to camera.
Campfire corn. It's pretty good.
Good corn.
There are hyenas and jackals around here, so we have to be very careful with our food scraps or anything that we're cooking with. We just have to get rid of so that they're not hunting around here in the night time. The other night, Yosh's shoes were stolen by a jackal. They couldn't get into the bin that had our food scraps in, thank goodness.
They literally took my shoes and socks.
And socks, like...
And socks. And all I found was one shoe.
Yeah, I spent the whole morning walking around on this desert plain trying to find his other shoe, and
But like my socks, like it's crazy. Like fair enough, I suppose the shoes are white and that's kind of attractive, but I was wearing black socks, like, and they're gone. It makes no sense.
we have to be really careful with our food and tidy up after ourselves to make sure we don't have any wild animals trying to eat around our house and who knows what. So
Don't leave your shoes out.
all right, how cool is this? Eating around the camp, eating around the car.
What's the best bit about your day, Tallulah?
That's my new one. I'm driving.
Going driving?
What's this of your day, Dad?
Best bit of my day was, I had two pretty cool bits. Was driving in the sand and seeing the vultures.
What's this of your day, Mom?
Mine was seeing the huge sand dunes. That was awesome.
Good morning.
How'd you sleep, Layla?
Good, I'm the girl.
You had a good sleep?
Yep.
Yeah,
And
you slept good, that
sometimes-
means Mum and Dad didn't.
Yeah, but sometimes.
Sometimes you turn sideways and like to kick Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need it. I need it.
You're very much in it, aren't you?
Okay, Steve.
On the top.
There he is. Big line up. Nice one, Layla. Yeah, so at the top, okay, down here. Where's the lowercase e? There he is. Well done.
Mommy, that's the cookies.
On the last bit.
Okay.
What do we got here, Lula?
We got this kind of plate bowl. It's this light plate.
It's called clay, isn't it?
Yes, play. I love play. It's
Air drying clay. What are you gonna make? You gonna make a dinosaur?
Yeah.
Do you want me to make a stencil?
Yeah.
You can play with it too. We can do it together. It's off.
It's a triceratops. I love dinosaurs.
Alright, let's see if we can pull it out. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Do you want to keep it like that? So if it dries like that, then we can paint it tomorrow.
8 o'clock.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's the time? Like in time?
4 o'clock.
1, 2, 3, 4. What time? Like in time?
Dinner time! Oh, Mama Wolf, do you want to come and try our little baby tasty morsel?
We've left the Welvereed guest farm. That place was pretty cool. It had really good hot water and awesome facilities like the camp area. I like that it had a little fenced off bit for Tallulah as a mum. They were super friendly when we got there and everything, but they were also really grumpy in the morning when we had to leave. Like we weren't checking out at a ridiculous hour. It was 8:30 and we were met with a slammed door and a lot of grumbling, so that was a bit weird. But everyone has their moments. There was a village just behind the farm where the workers lived, so they lived in a little village behind, and they'd walk to work in the mornings and stuff past our camp. And it must have been someone's birthday last night because there was so much singing all night long. It was like a choir. Everybody harmonising. It was incredible to listen to. Yeah, they had a proper party last night and it just sounded beautiful. So that was pretty cool. But we're off. We're making tracks for Walvis Bay today. It's probably about 300 kilometres. So for us, it's going to take quite a while, especially on the unsealed roads. We will be getting to a sealed road very soon though. We're looking forward to getting out of the dust for a little bit. Onwards we go. Oh my God, how cool is that? We just got the car up to temperature, and so Yosh just went through and purged some of the coolant in the car just to make sure there was no air bubbles in the line. And as we stopped, right next to us, there's like 4 giraffes. Crazy! There's a mum and a baby. What's a baby giraffe called?
A baby giraffe is called a cow.
That's right. You remembered that, didn't you? Well done. Pretty cute, aren't they? The first stop on the way to Walvis Bay is Solitaire. Apparently this place has an amazing bakery, and so it's been a long time. We thought I'd check it out. Get some snacks for the road.
Well, it was insane. What a surprise. We're in the absolute middle of nowhere, and there's this kick-ass bakery. And heaps of tourists. So it's obviously a destination. It was delicious. I just had a pie for breakfast, and I'm happy as. Back on the road.
In Namibia, the landscape is so unforgiving that if you break down out here and like you don't have water or you're not prepared to change your tyre or whatever it is, it can become quite serious pretty quickly. So whenever we're passing cars that are on the side of the road, we give them a thumbs up to ask, are you okay? And if they give you a thumbs up back, then you know that they're good. So yeah, but it's always good to check and make sure that everyone's okay that you're going past. Yeah, and people do it for us as well. So we've been on the side of the road many times. and so yeah, good to look out for your fellow drivers. It is a little bit sketchy as well though, not so much down this end of Namibia, but as you head further up north, when you're outside of your car, if you're fixing something, you need to have some eyes on you and eyes on your surroundings as well, because there are wild lions up north, which is probably the biggest concern. You just have to be really careful and have someone watching. I don't even know if you would spot a lion. Like, they're so stealthy that, like, could we even spot a lion if, like, it was going to attack someone? I don't know, but anyway, it's good to have all eyes on you while you're fixing the car. Hey, Yosh.
Absolutely.
Someone that you trust. Tropic of Capricorn.
Wow. Good job. We were just happily moseying on down the road, and then I just saw the sign, Tropic of Capricorn. I'm like, oh wow, that's a bit of an achievement. We're that far north. And then we stopped, and then all of a sudden, the bus stops, and then a car stops, and another car stops, and everyone's stopping. We're creating a trend. Look forward to sailing back across the Tropic of Capricorn.
Wow, coming up here, we've got these incredible rolling hills. So it just looks like, I don't know.
It's really trippy.
Really trippy, yeah.
Crossing this navigational milestone in our journey really put things into perspective. We've driven a long way since leaving Cape Town. Now a further 10 degrees north, and the desert that we were becoming familiar with started to change once again. The endless sandy plains gave way to these rolling rock formations, completely unique in their own way. Just when we think we've seen it all, Namibia surprises us once again. Before beginning this overland trip, we honestly didn't know much about the country, just visions of vast deserts and roaming African wildlife. But what's truly captured our imagination is the landscape itself. For us sailors that are used to endless horizons of blue, driving through these ancient rocks felt surreal, and another unforgettable reminder of why this overland journey was worth the risk and the thousands of kilometres already driven.
Walvis Bay, that's us. Walvis Bay.
Is that a sealed road?
This whole trip has basically been on unsealed roads for the most part. Coming back onto this sealed road,
Nice.
not too bad. I could handle this.
Man.
Wow, look at that. Isn't that insane? The rolling hills. This sealed road was short-lived. I think we did about 200 metres of sealed road and we're back.
Why?
It is a very nice unsealed road, but yeah.
Why?
Back in the dirt.
What the really wonkers is this place?
This is Namibia, mate.
Insanity. It's so weird.
We just stopped. There's some workers on the side of the road that held up their water bottles, so Yoshi's just got out. He's just grabbing them some water.
That was bonkers, man. 8 dudes, 9 dudes out in the middle of the desert working on the side of the road and they don't have any water.
We gave him like 2 litres, hey?
Gave him like 2 litres and then he's like, have you got food? It's like, dude, what are you doing out here? Man, that was a bit weird.
Pit stop. These guys are changing a tyre. You okay?
So dig down them bridges, dig up them boats. What's that you got? 'Cause I'll have one of those. Darcy, I could never hate you if I tried. Psycho.
This is going to be the most non-eventful part of the trip so far. What's out your side, Yosh?
Nothing. What's out your side, Mum?
Nothing. What's out your side, Leila?
Nothing.
Nothing. What's ahead, Yosh?
Nothing.
It's a whole lot of nothing. We got about 100 k's left until we're in Walvis Bay, so we're pretty keen to see the ocean. It's going to be awesome. Yeah.
Went over a hill. That was the most exciting bit of it. I haven't turned a corner for a while.
Yeah. This is the Namibian Nullarbor Plains, I think. But I think it's even more barren actually, because like the Nullarbor Plains at least has like shrubs around. We just got a whole lot of nothing out here.
A whole lot of nothing. Crazy rock formations. How's this? We haven't turned a corner for like probably 20 kilometres, and then we could see this rock off in the distance, and it's just sort of gradually got bigger as the road came closer. And then here we are on this little wave rock. How's these little concrete tables and chairs? So random. We are in the middle of nowhere. Look at this joint. Even the grass has stopped growing. It's just desolate. Barren. Check this out, Mum. Just sitting in the pit.
Look at that. Cone, Leila.
Getting coned, Lola.
Bit of shade there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not a lot going on, eh?
no. Okay. Someone walking out here on a bike.
You got a long way of nothing to go.
Oh, wow. Is that a lady?
That's a lady.
Oh my God. It is barren. It is unforgiving. It is just desolate. Desert. Like, there's nothing out here. I would not sign up to ride a bike. No way.
She's got 100k.
Yeah, there's nothing. There is hours of nothing. This is Death City. Nothing can live out here. Not even a speck of grass.
We thought the Sossusvlei was barren, but as we get closer towards Walvis Bay, even rocks became scarce. The sand dunes changed from red to whiter colour, suggesting we were getting closer to the coast, finally. But they didn't change in size. Still massive and still a wonder of how life thrives in this harsh environment. And then finally, we were greeted with the best feeling of all.
Oh, ocean, no way.
We found the yacht club, the Walvis Bay Yacht Club. This is us.
This is where I live.
Oh, is this where you live?
Yeah.
Yeah, that feels like home.
Oh, that's better.
There's only one campsite here in Walvis Bay at the Lagoon Chalet, so we haven't called ahead. We're just going to rock up and see if they've got a spot available, but it looks freaking massive inside. So
Huge ass campsite.
yeah, it's like huge in here, so might be on. Right, well here we are in Walvis Bay. We found a spot at the Lagoon Chalets, which is the only campsite in Walvis Bay. It was such a big drive for us today. I think 300 kilometres is our absolute limit.
On dirt roads like that.
Yeah, unsealed roads anyway. It took us like 5-6 hours. So it's a big day of driving, especially with a little one. We just popped down to the shops and got some gear to make burgers. So we're having, Yosh and Kalila are having chicken schnitzel burgers, and I'm having a veggie burger for dinner. And yeah, it's a cool little campsite.
Sun's out. It's
yeah,
hot.
It's like really,
Finally.
Well, I've got a jumper on, but
I'm cooking.
Yeah,
Literally.
it was so hot coming in here today. It's starting to cool down a little bit now, but yeah, like I just cannot believe people live here in the summertime because it must just feel relentless, like the heat. Oh my goodness. Hey Lula, how you going? You like the campsite? Yeah, pretty good, eh?
City camping.
After weeks deep in the African desert, surrounded by nothing but sand, it feels incredible to be back by the coast. There is still sand everywhere, but at least this time the ocean is our backdrop. The blue colour of the water is a very heartening feeling. Thanks for watching. We hope you've enjoyed coming along for the ride. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more adventures, and if you'd like to support what we do, check out our Patreon page. There's links in the description down below. Until next time, cheers!